So this afternoon I'm doing a little painting. I'm not going to do a whole painting, of course. I'm just doing a roughing in the background of a pine branch. And I have a bit of paint left over from doing those two larger pieces that I demonstrated a couple days ago. And so I'm going to just try to quickly paint in shapes of this pine branch with this excess paint and using a rag only. So here goes. Not sure you can see me there yet. There we go. I guess that's coming in now. As I've mentioned to you a number of other times before, how previously doing detail studies and so forth with a brush, I was very finicky and tried to delineate every line with a small brush. And now, using this rag, things are certainly much more painterly. They're looser. And in many ways, they're showing up to be much more realistic than trying to do it the other way. So it is, and it's certainly much more fun. And doing it this way too, I can get back to reading a book. I don't have to spend hours and hours and hours trying to create something that can be created here, as we can see in but a few moments. This is a bit too wet up in here at the top. So I'm just going to dab this back a little bit. And of course that leaves some nice, lovely textured, lifting off paint. And it's spectacular actually what is left. And it lets me, will let me going forward delineate maybe small areas that are super realism maybe even, but certainly the majority of the painting is loose and it really actually pretty exciting looking. And things like happy accidents, like this end of this rag just now, there's a string that just has extended, and I had no intent of it being there, but there it is. And I can draw, I can calligraphize, if there's such a word, some branches now coming out of that with that string. And it leaves marks that are very very natural to what you would find in nature, as compared to something that you might try to replicate if you were being very structured in how you were approaching something. When this is all ready, I will photograph it also and include this with my post as another item, so you can see the actual piece other than in the video. But this is certainly, I love this little string. This is really quite exciting what's happening here. And just let my my intuitive nature take over and try to think about what I would see if I was on the west coast of Vancouver in the Queen Charlotte Islands, or I'm not sure what they're called now, but they're not called that anymore, but everyone knows what I'm referring to, the spectacular rainforests of western British Columbia. And this also has a very Japanese oriental sort of flavor to what they would paint with replicating juniper trees and that kind of thing. So there you have it. Thanks for sharing your time with me this afternoon, and hopefully this was a bit of fun to break up your day. And until the next time, be well, be safe. Thank you. Bye-bye.